Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll explore how to integrate Power BI with eWay-CRM. We'll show you how to connect these two systems and create a dashboard to track activity by sales reps. Along the way, we'll explain some general principles that will help you build your own reports. You'll learn, for example, how to work with custom fields and how to link data from different eWay-CRM modules. The actual connection is very simple. Click Get Data, search for the eWay-CRM connector, and hit Connect. If this is your first time, Power BI will prompt you to sign into eWay-CRM. We've already done that, so we can go ahead and select the modules. Since we're interested in sales activity, we'll choose Journal, the Users module, the drop-down menu Values table, and the Companies table. Once selected, click Load. All the necessary data is now loaded in Power BI. On the right-hand side in the Data section, you'll see 4 new tables. By expanding them, you can see their columns. Next, we'll move to the Visualization section, where you can change the format of charts and tables, and then to the Filters section. We'll also use the Report view on the left-hand side. Later, we'll look at the Table view, where you can browse your raw data. And finally, the Model view, where we can create relationships between data. Let's jump right in. Our first task is to link the Journal and Users tables. But before we do that, let's quickly go over the types of fields we'll need. You'll notice that Power BI adds icons to some fields, like a calendar icon for date fields, or a sigma symbol for numeric fields. All other fields are treated as text. However, eWay-CRM contains more field types, and in order to properly link tables, we need to understand one type in more detail. Let's switch to eWay-CRM. Every module has an owner field. Here we're looking at a journal item owned by Adam Smith. But the name Adam Smith isn't stored directly in the journal, it's just a reference. You can find this in the database schema, which is linked in the video description. If we look up the owner field in the schema, we'll see that it's a unique identifier that links to the item guide field in the users table. That means all we need to do is connect owner guide from journals to item guide in users, and we're all set. The same approach applies if we want to link the journal type. This journal is a meeting. If we click into the type field and press Alt plus F1, we'll see that the database name is type N. Looking this up in the schema shows that type N is also a unique identifier, linking to item guide in the enum values table. This enum values table contains drop-down data and is named drop-down menu values in Power BI. So again, just connect type N to item guide and you're good to go. This connection works correctly, and everything should function as expected. From experience, though, you may sometimes need to link more than one field from journals to drop-down menu values. Power BI allows only one active relationship at a time, so let's delete the existing relationship and use an alternative method. We'll create a new column in the Journals table to show the name of the journal type. Right-click the Journals table, select New Column, and name it, for example, Type Name. Then use the lookup value function. First, define what you want to see. Paul EN from drop-down menu values. Then define how to find it by matching item guide from drop-down menu values with type N from journals. Once done, check Table View to see the result. You'll see a new column with journal type names. Now the data is ready, and we can start building a chart. Go to Visualizations and select a chart. For the x-axis, use the sales rep's name. In eWay-CRM, Names are usually stored in the File As field, so drag File As from users to the x-axis. For the y-axis, use Item Guide from journals. Power BI automatically sets it to Count of Item Guide. To make the chart clearer, change the style and turn on data labels. Your report users will likely want to filter data, so add a filter, drag File As into it, and adjust the style to save space. Now, when a user changes the filter, the chart updates. You can do the same with a date filter. Drag Event End from journals into the filter, when it changes, the chart updates too. At this point, our chart shows the total number of journal entries, but we'll probably want to break it down by type. Just click the chart and drag Type Name to the Legend section. You can also add Type Name as a filter, style it, and now the chart responds to journal type selections too. Your report users might also want to analyze this data, for example, to see details for those 21 calls. Let's create a new tab. Insert a table, and add type name, File As, and Event End. Event End may be shown as a date hierarchy. That's useful in charts, but in tables, a single date is fine. Adjust that. To enable drill through from the chart, both views need a common field. In this case, it's type name, so drag it to the drill through area. Now, right-click on the 21 calls in the chart, select drill through, and you'll jump to the table showing the details. It would also be useful to see the company each call belongs to. So we need to link the journals and companies tables. There are two ways to do this. The first one is easy, the second is more advanced, but you'll probably need it later, so we'll show both. In the journals table, there's a field called Companies, Company Guide. As the name suggests, it links to the company's table. Just connect it to Item Guide, and that's it. Go back to the table and add company name from Companies. Note that Companies, Company Guide isn't shown in the schema. It's a helper field generated only for Power BI. If you use a custom relational field created in the eWay-CRM Admin Center, this helper won't exist. In that case, you'll need to use the advanced method. Let's walk through it. First, delete the existing relationship. If there's a relational field in eWay-CRM, meaning a field that lets you pick a record from another module, it's a relation. So we need to enable these in the query. Right-click Journals, select Edit Query, click the gear icon at source, and set Include Relations to True. Click OK, then close and apply. two things happen. New columns starting with relations are added to journals, and the table now includes duplicated rows. Each relation adds a row. Let's check what this does to the chart and table. The table doesn't work yet. We haven't reconnected it, which is fine. The chart now shows higher numbers because of those duplicate rows. We can fix that easily. In the chart, change count of item guide to count distinct. That way, each journal entry is counted only once, even if it appears multiple times. Now let's explore the new columns in table view. One of them is foreign folder name, which shows where the relation points to, in this case, companies. Another is foreign item guide, which links to the company's ID. And then there's relation type, which defines the type of relation. Here, it's company. Back in eWay-CRM, if we open the customer relation and press Alt plus F1, we'll see that its type is company, matching what we see in Power BI. So now we can go back to Model View and link foreign item guide to companies. The table should now work. But we still see duplicated data. To fix that, drag relation type into the filter and select only company. Done. The data is now clean, just like before. If you want to work with custom fields, you handle them the same way as system fields. You just need to know the database name. Back in eWay-CRM, open a company record and look under Custom Fields. Say we want to filter by revenue last year. Click the field and press Alt plus F1. You'll see its database name is AF71. Now you can create a filter using AF71 and filter activities by revenue range. If the custom field is relational, you'll use it the same way we showed earlier. A new relation type like AF135 will appear in the table. To wrap things up, you can easily copy formatting in Power BI. Click a visual, copy the format, and paste it elsewhere. You can also change names and labels as needed. We've just created a simple dashboard and walked through the general principles of working with eWay-CRM data and linking information across modules. With these fundamentals, you'll be able to build more complex reports. And if you ever get stuck, feel free to reach out to us at support@eWay-CRM.com. eWay-CRM.com. And don't forget, be effective with eWay-CRM.